He's prepared to have a go, isn't he?
And I'm getting a very good feeling about Gladstone Small that this is all by design. He knows Marsh has been after him. He's checked with the queens on the flop. He's got it all perfect, obviously. He has to dodge the ace. But beyond that, he's good.
What a frightening player Gladstone Small is. Oh, and he's raising him again.
And Marsh may push in. Marsh may push in.
No, I think he'll capitulate. I think he'll be absolutely sick.
Okay, 300 more pass.
You're absolutely right.
He's been beaten up left, right and centre by Gladstone Small. He must be sick of him on his
You
right.
realise the quality of that raise by Gladstone Small was fearless.
He's not really bothered.
It
He
was...
just doesn't look bothered. It's a Catherine Tate of the poker world.
It was...
I'm not going to plan this.
Why? What, having all the money, he's not going to plan?
Not going to plan. You could have told
He's not going to plan. He expected to be outside by now,
You know, he's...
practicing his run-up. Although I don't remember
Pass.
Gladstone Small ever having trouble with his run-up.
Raise.
Raise.
This
Now,
is...
what size of the raise? He knows Gladstone Small's prepared to call. Make it bigger or make it smaller? Which way do you go?
Well, he's got 1900. I think he's either got a bet enough
450.
where he pushes in on the flop,
450 total.
or I mean, this is... I feel this is dangerous because he's going to have
I'll call that.
1500
Call.
back,
That's another.
and there's going to be 900 in the pot. I would have either gone for something... I mean, just me. I think there's an argument to either go for something like 750, Steve, which means there'll be more... Which means then you push all in on the flop, or to have gone for 300, which you could have played cagier. This is a very dangerous pot size for Min. He's out of position.
Yep.
And he's only at this stage got ace high. You know, if the board comes
Exactly.
3 rags and he pushes, he only can be called if he's beaten. But, you know, Min knows what he's doing.
As it is, it's probably as good a spot as he could get. Until the 10 comes. And now, well, he's got a draw as well. Min has. This could be the end of Min. Can he get away from this? How many?
I don't think so.
150.
Well, that's a
This is-
sensibly small bet.
Kind of clever. It's almost offensive.
But the trouble is, Gladstone calls this, or well, whatever he raises, another story. But if he calls this, Min doesn't know where he is.
He's
I'll
not.
raise
There's absolutely no way Gladstone was calling here.
150.
This is a
Raise,
master
300
class.
Total, 150 more.
A masterclass from somebody who says they don't play regularly at all. Obviously, he's had a couple of moments where it's gone wrong, but, well, the king.
You know, Min
Desperate for a
will
king.
know the king is good. He'll think the queen or the ace is good. Little does he know, of course, the ace
Yes.
is trouble. But
The queen he would fancy would be good as well.
he'd fancy the ace, king, or queen, wouldn't he? Yeah. He might fancy he's ahead anyway.
The 9, well, that sucks him in. Really sucks him in, I suppose.
Check.
Oh, I don't know if Gladstone should have checked there. He might be scared of the jack, but Stony.
I think he's going to call in the end. Oh, it
Check.
should Min have bet. Well, the outcome's the same, I think.
You remember that Min called him down before and found Gladstone at it. But he
Lay it down.
can't call with ace high, can he? Can't really beat anything. It's a good fold, by the way. It was an easy fold, but oh, that's it.
Well, it's just no contest.
And you have to say that if Min had followed my advice and raised bigger, he'd be out by now.
Yes. Well, unless the bigger raise. I mean, Gladstone Small folded ace queen against Min earlier.
Yeah, he did.
Unless the bigger raise would have made Gladstone Small fold, but there again, he's got so much money in front of him now. I think he's got a wall of I can't even say it. Bye.
A wall of what?
Invincibility around him.
You mean like the Fortress of Solitude?
I'll
I
call.
can't even say that.
Call.
Got an ace queen of his own now.
Wow.
This is the race. And this is the race Marsh has been waiting for.
Raised all in.
Well, if Gladstone Small wins this, I think he's over the line.
I'll call it.
Call. Okay, gentlemen will sit the money out.
I think
at
he's
the end.
destined to win this heat if he wins this particular
Jacks.
50-50 spin.
Ace queen.
It feels like that, and Steve would have expected to have a better shot than 50-50.
50-50.
Well, sort of roughly 50-50.
Oh,
That's a nice
yeah,
flop
yeah.
for the jacks.
Good night.
Not so 50-50 now, is it?
Yeah, the king's no good. It's really got to come, oh, something like 10-10 or queen-queen
Unlucky.
or ace-ace
Yeah.
even.
Nice.
That's the end of it.
Nice hand, Stevie.
Go down, fella.
That's kind of
Very nice.
opened the door,
Really,
Richard.
Beckoned.
Well, I think Min Patel will be delighted as the onlooker in that particular race.
That's all right, honey.
Spread the chips around a bit.
It has.
Yeah, I'll kick out. Who's that then?
Nick James.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and, yeah.
How did he
Andy
behave
Battle.
himself?
Yeah, he was good lad. Top man.
Min doing a bit of coaching as well, apparently. When he's not at the poker table.
Yeah, he can bat a bit, Jamie.
Yeah, I was. Oh, yes, what? 150. I'll call.
Okay, call.
Not sure if Min or
Cash.
Steve ever batted for
Check.
England, but Gladstone surely did. And not just once. Nice flop.
Check. Check.
It's getting tricky, isn't he, now?
Lovely.
Oh,
He's got him. He's got him.
150.
150.
he's got 150 out of him at the very least.
Min couldn't see this coming. He couldn't see this coming because Gladstone hasn't pulled this trick.
The call would be the more interesting manoeuvre now. Perhaps it would be risky, but
Just call it.
Oh!
oh dear.
And obviously, Min needs to hit an 8 or a deuce, but if he doesn't, what then? Do you think he checks? Do you think he bets small?
Oh,
I
and the
think he
buzzer's gone as well for the blinds to go up. Oh, the ace is a bit of a strange one.
I think he's going to bet about 200.
150.
150.
His head's going to be reeling after this. He's being outplayed.
Yeah.
Just call.
Call.
Small pair. Glad.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, got a big
Big
one.
enough, mate. King with.
10.
Oh my goodness.
He snookered him in there.
Oh my goodness.
He shucked him like an oyster.
100 and 200, and we're going to change the dealer.
You know, Gladstone Small, obviously he lost a little bit to Steve Marsh, but he's got him right back.
Well, marvellous play from Gladstone Small. But once again, I mean, it does help if you hit the flop, and it's been smashing Gladstone Small in the face all over the place. Apart from these bets, which have been tricky, he's just not given anything away body language-wise.
You know, if you think of the 300 or 400 pounds he took away from Min Patel when Min had the 8
All in.
deuce, I mean, I don't know of any other player who could have done that.
580.
Min Patel,
And
with very little.
yeah, he's gone all in here for 500.
He
hasn't
really
he?
had to. He was big blind, big blind next time round, and Gladstone Small's not even flinched to call that 580 with what looks like
580.
rubbish, but is actually in front. What Steve Marsh got though, still to act, and that's interesting. This would be the time to go all in, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
What a time to go all in.
Sure would. And he put a decision back on Gladstone Small. It's the move. It is the move.
Okay.
The only way it's not a move, and it's a
like
£6,000 for the winner of this, is whether or not they may have done a deal for to sort of like savour